Roger Ayers, Brian O'Connell, Kip Kissinger are our officials. They'll toss it into the air. Ayers does the honors, and Duke controls with Derek Lively and Tyrese Procter. They really didn't let Duke run anything in the first meeting, and they've got the Devils deep in the shot clock already. Here's Mark Mitchell, the lefty, and Duke's on the board.
Lively is going to have a challenge trying to keep him in front in transition. That's why when NC State pushes, they get the matchups they want, Reese.
Filipowski misses. Good thing about Terquavion, though, is that will not bother him.
No, he's got supreme confidence and the green light.
They've done that quite well in recent games. 4-game winning streak. Shot clock's all the way down to 4. Gant, not noted to be a scorer, but gets it up and in. Anderson, Whitehead star freshman who's had various injury concerns over the course of the year. He can be an offensive spark, and rising up and knocking one down is Breon Pass, making the most of his opportunity.
NC State picking up some full court pressure.
Roach all the way. There's a quickness mismatch. Now Burns, let's see if he can use that big old fanny and back Derek Lively down. Puts it up and scores!
Burns and his game. You tease him and taunt him with a double. He's got great patience and poise.
Shot clock's at 4. Crazies are helping out Roach. Roach lets it go just in time. And Jeremy Roach on the drive again.
Top 2 teams in the ACC, as you mentioned earlier. There's that pass-through screen for Clark.
Brett Clark, who took a tough fall, missed the game against Clemson on Saturday. Chance to get back in. Travion Smith's been a little quiet in the early going. He can go off at any time. Here's DJ spinning against Lively, getting back to the rim. And some friendly nighttime banking hour.
Of DJ Burns. He's going to Barkley you, back you down, and then high off the glass.
Joiner seems none the worse for the wear after that ankle scare on the scores table. Step back, top of the key. Jarkel Joiner.
NC State doing a really good job. One pass away.
Roach has to get it up, and he goes over Burns and scores. The ball is we're inside 7 minutes to play here in the first half of Cameron.
Reese, it's really physical off the puck.
Derek Lively off the feed from Procter. They don't get it to him. Lively coming to set the ball screen for Procter. Procter shakes a couple, window, and puts it back home. Terrific season, too. Boy, Bobby Hurley's team needed that win. They got over Arizona over the weekend. Fade away jumper from Jarkel Joiner. Without their leading scorer. Joiner over Roach. Another tough shot. It's a 3-ball. My goodness. That was one of those bad shot. Wow, great shot. Roach drives and scores again. Fourth time he's done that tonight.
So smart.
Joiner again as it's swatted away by Lively.
Duke gets to set up their D.
Burns spins past Lively, and what a great job using the rim. Ryan Young just picked up his second foul for Duke. Clark, little step back. They have hit some high degree of difficulty shots tonight.
They clear out everybody to the opposite side. Let Ryan Young get to the midline.
Young, use that footwork. Filipowski spins past Purcell and has it blocked by Dewana. Joiner buckets.
Draws it up off this timeout.
Procter, a little discard there on pass to create a little space. As you saw, Roach was taking the ball to the basket. Kyle Filipowski was devastating on the boards. He had 10 rebounds in the first half. Filipowski finds Mitchell in the corner for 3.
I think you run something for him early and let's see if you can get him to the line or get him an easy bucket.
Mark Mitchell has 8. Joiner answers him the other way.
He's had the hot hand.
Never turned and faced. It's not really his game. I think it's now 48 of his 62 field goals have been dunked. Tyrese Procter drives and scores. Filipowski. Pass blocked with the left hand.
He's got such great footwork and his hips so quickly in a move like that.
Speaking of good feet, Burns misses, but there to clean it up is Jack Clark. About 7.5 below his average, was just 3 of 15 from the floor. The throw in tonight, he's just 3 of his last 20. Mark Mitchell, meanwhile, continues to be wild. The gentlemen in stripes are satisfied, and off we go. There goes Burns, using that big old rear end over the leaner Lively, and Burns scores again. Could get away from you. Might anyway, but you gotta give yourself a chance. Here's Roach. Missed that one, and Lively didn't. 2 or 3 times tonight, Filipowski starts to run at him. Now DJ, nifty pass to Morcell, gives it to Clark, who went over the top and dunked it over Lively to get a chance for the 3-point play.
NC State playing that step-up screen right there for Clark.
Joiner. Takes it fly, another 3-ball for Jarkel. 4 of 8 from behind the arc against a really good Duke 3-point defense. Roach trying to answer all the way to the basket. Jeremy Roach does it again.
When they were down 10 and Terquavion Smith was at the free throw line.
Roach pass Burns, and he's got another one. Lively with the rebound. Running ahead is Whitehead. Catches up with it. Jacob Grandison. Young with the offensive rebound, and he puts it back. Last couple of misses have resulted in a little bit of fatigue, and some good defense by Duke, obviously. And the steal. Jack Clark by himself. And a punch. To get until the ACC tournament. We'll have a game this weekend.
Three-on pass was sitting on the legs of Filipowski, not allowing the ball to come in, and Roach just takes up the space off the bounce.
In the history of college basketball, an institution on Tobacco Road, the gentleman and the scholar. The great Fred Kiger up here working with us tonight. Filipowski working all by himself inside to the delight of the crazy. Does the Pack have another run in him? Joiner, no. Burns is back in. He's got the offensive board. He running, sweeping hook, and Clark is there with a tip.
Didn't have much choice. He's now 1 for 12 from behind the arc on the season.
How about that pass? And Clark's going to finish. Burns a really good passer. Carolina State trying to cut into it. Burns in paint. Has to do something with it. Left hand, and he gets one to rattle home. There's still plenty of time, but this is an important defensive possession. It feels like for NC State, and Jeremy Roach rolls it in. Roach.
Taking charge in winning time.
Still the head coach in Raleigh. This weekend, of course, the 30th anniversary of Jim Valvano's great speech as to Terquavion Smith.
It's a great family, the Valvanos.
Wolfpack a national championship in 1983. Procter gets in the lane, misses, and NC State has the ball. Here comes Smith. Leaves it with Joiner for 3. Buckets. And how about that? Joiner, step back. Bottom! Jarkel Joiner is feeling it, and he's tying his career high for 3s. His 6th of the night. Procter's hit 4 of his 5 free throws. This is a 1-and-1 still. Whatever they do. 18.4 to go. Let's see how quickly Joiner can get one up. They don't deny him the ball, so he'll bring it up himself. Dealing with Roach, pull up, fire, can't get that one. The tap back, and Procter secures it for Duke.
For a quick 2 and try to extend the game, but they went for the 3. It's not always how many 3s you make, Reese. It's when you make them that allowed NC State to make a run.
And Procter might have just put that one away. 7-point lead. Closing seconds. Terquavion Smith fires one. Only his 2nd field goal of the night, but it's going to be just a little too little as